craziest day. I don't know if you agree, but I don't know where my Sunday goes, like ever, ever. So thank you guys for hopping on this call. Hopefully everyone is going to be on the team call at 9 o'clock. Very important stuff regarding the new coach onboarding process. So we've created a whole new way to onboard new coaches. Really what it is the boot camp portion. Because as you know, it's been a 5-day plus 5 days of tracker. So make sure you're on that call and make sure your coaches are on that call so you can learn how to onboard new coaches and your coaches can do the same. Okay, so a lot of you guys are on that post-summit high, right? Whether you went and you are still like, I don't know what to do with all my notes, or you saw all the posts and you have already gotten your ticket for next year, like Joya. Joya just hopped on. She already got her ticket for next year. Awesome, Joya. So basically, Summit is like the Beachbody New Year. This is when you start thinking about your end of year goals. This is when you start thinking about where are you going to be in 2018 to Summit, because the last thing you want to do is be in the same position that you are in right now for next year. So what goals do you have for next year? So this is the way we're going to think of it. It's going to be a 6-week push. So whether you are sitting at Just Coach, whether you are sitting at Emerald, whether you're sitting at Diamond, whether you're sitting at Star Diamond, we're going to get you to the next level. And I'm going to share of how we're going to do that. It's basically doing these calls for 6 weeks. And this is you doing action every single day of your business. So every single day you are putting action, you are putting in work, because why are we all on this call? We're all probably struggling. We're struggling with accountability. We're struggling with our tracker. We're struggling of where we want to go with this. And that is absolutely okay. I know Jessica and Raquel and myself, we are chatting every single day about where we want to go. So Summit is in what, like 11 months and 28 days, 10 months and 28 days. It's crazy. I don't know if y'all saw that little thing when you signed up. It's insane. I think it's next June, so it's quicker. So I think 10 months. Okay. So Fast Track is for people that want to elevate their business, right? So a couple requirements that I'm going to need you to set for yourself. And I put this on my personally sponsored page, but hitting Success Club 10. Guys, we are 8 days out. And you can absolutely do it. If you are sitting at 0, that's okay. How we're going to do is by this fast tracker that I'll share on my screen in a little bit. But hitting Success Club 10 every single month is a non-negotiable. How do we do that? We build relationships. We send out invites. We do actions every single day. The tracker, whatever tracker you use, you have to find a tracker that fits you. Okay. So there's tons on Team VIP. I have some on my personally sponsored page in the file section. Find a tracker that works for you, that you feel good about every single day. I know Genevieve, if y'all saw her call, she does an Excel spreadsheet. I'm like a pen and paper girl. I have like 50, like 100 trackers, like all in a stack where I can just flip through and know who I talked to last week, know who I talked to the week before, know who I talked to a year ago. So have a tracker that you feel comfortable with, that you can do every single day. I'm also going to start a message thread with you guys. Okay. So am I recording? Yes, I'm recording. So I'll make sure let me just screenshot everyone that's on this call. We'll put each other in a message thread. And what I want you to do is share your struggles, share your success, share what you're going through, because that is what's going to bond us as a team or make us fall as a team. If we are quiet and we don't have any struggles, then we're probably not doing a lot with our business. So be completely honest. I know I thrive off of this team right here, like teamwork and communication. And if we feel like this like crazy team, that's where I thrive. And I know a lot of you guys too. So let's make sure I screenshot this. Okay. In 6 weeks, guys, so we start tomorrow and it goes through September 3rd is our final day. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to have Zoom calls every single week, Sunday at 8:15. So this time it is just 15 minutes. I am not going to waste your time. We're going to do like a round table discussion, and I'm going to share my screen really fast and show y'all what we will be discussing. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. So if you want to screenshot this, you can. So you have to commit to a weekly tracker accountability every single Sunday. So I need you to show up every single Sunday at this time, and choose a tracker that works for you. I can put these 2 trackers on my personally sponsored page so you can have them. Or if you have one that works for you, I know I have one that works for me. It's already in there. Use that. Hitting Success Club 10, changing, look at Raquel, she's on here already, changing 5 people's lives every single month. I'm telling you, if you are at 0, you can absolutely do that. I was just talking to Jessica, and she was at 0 coming home from Summit. So last Monday, she was at 0. She's at Success Club 8 right now. So I'm telling you, you can absolutely do it. Staying consistent when life gets hard. We know this is not just our only job. We are wives, we are moms, we go 100 different directions, but figuring out a time in your day that you can just focus, set a timer if you need to, and hammer out your tracker. Join the Facebook thread. Okay, how our 15-minute Zoom calls are going to go is just like this. We're going to do a roundtable. How many people did you add to your network, right? So how many Facebook friends do you have tonight? How many Facebook friends do you have next Sunday? And figure that out. How many people did you invite to a challenge group? How many people did you present the business to? Right? So who are those people? And think about people that just ended a challenge group. Think about people that you have your mind on that you're always been super nervous about. Invite them to that sneak peek that we did last week. You don't have to do anything, right? You can go through that sneak peek and then set up a call so they're already educated on what to expect as a coach and if this is for them. How many people did you, I already said that, present the business to? How many people did you follow up with? Because 99% of people that say yes to me, it's not because I asked them the first time. It's because I've followed up with them 5, 6, 7 times, like literally. Follow-ups are where it's at. And they're the easiest. You've already presented it to them. All you have to say is, hey girl, did you get my last message? Let me know if you want me to save you a spot. The easiest thing in the world, but for some reason, it can be the hardest thing ever too. Rate your activity on a scale of 1 to 10, and possibly the most important question. If your team of coaches did what you did this week, would they be successful? So that kind of like hits home. And that's like a personal question too for myself. So these are the questions that we will be going over round table, 15 minutes, not each person, the whole call every Sunday for 6 weeks long at 8:15. This is not super fancy. This is not a lot of fluff. This is not another closed Facebook group. This is you putting work into action and getting good results. Because if I'm telling you guys, if you want to elevate your business and grow it in a crazy, crazy way, this is how you're going to do it. You're going to do it by leaning on an awesome team and doing it by action every single day. Okay, so we have a couple minutes until we're going to hop off, but I'm going to open it up for questions. If you have a question, just go ahead and unmute yourself.
I have a question.
Yes, Julia.
So I've been doing a lot of follow-ups with like people that I messaged to join my challenge group last month. What do you think is like a good amount of time to space out between follow-ups? Like I don't want to be a burden or be like annoying or anything. So sure. I'm not sure if like, I feel like maybe once a month might be too much. I don't know.
Honestly, once a month to me is not a lot. So what I usually do is if they seem interested, then I tell them whenever my challenge group is. So say I talk to them Monday. My challenge group preseason starts tomorrow. I'm going to do a voice message to them or a text saying, hey, I start tomorrow. Let me know if you want a spot. If they ignore you, then I go and connect with them on their personal Facebook page. Whether they post a picture, I'm going to comment. I'm going to like something. I'm going to make sure I am in their head constantly. And then I'm going to do a post kind of about them, right? So when you have someone in mind that you post about, you're going to get people, like when you're posting to someone and not everyone, those are the best type of post.
Okay.
So
what about the people who what about the ones who aren't replying, like yes or no? I mean, how much time would you give them?
Those a couple weeks. Like if once a month, if they're just not replying at all, I would, once a month, couple weeks, whatever you're comfortable with, and then also start connecting on their Facebook page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Until they tell you no, until not even no doesn't mean no to me. It just means not right now. Until they block you or say never contact me again, I'm going to follow up with them because we have awesome programs. We have life-changing things, and I know their life is going to be changed because of this. Like, that is truly what I believe because my life has been changed. So however I can communicate with that to them, I'm going to.
Okay.
And I change it up. I'll do text, I'll do voice memo, I'll do a video through Messenger. I change up the ways I do it. So it doesn't just get repetitive and boring.
Alrighty.
Laura,
Any other questions?
yes, can you hear me?
Yes. Let me look. Who's talking?
It's me.
Oh, hey, Stephanie. You have clothes on, right? I was joking.
I just finished listening to that video you tagged me in, Amber, the girl that you're like, she reminds me of you.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I took a bunch of notes, and one of her tips was don't make signing up as a discount coach an option. She just did it for everyone. And at first I was like, dang, that's a really good idea. But then I'm like, well, that turns some people off if you're like, by the way, I signed you up as a coach already. If you want to cancel, you can. It's free, blah, blah, blah. But do you think that doing that for them and then just sending them the link and having them complete it would be a turnoff, especially for some people that were reluctant in the first place?
So I do. So what I do, I'll post it in my personally sponsored page, the breakdown. Once they're committed and once they want to sign up for a challenge pack, I'll say, okay, 2 options. Number 1, you can do a customer, totally fine. Your Shakeology's at $141 every single month, or you can be a preferred customer and get discounts on future Shakeology in different orders. I'll put my verbiage, and most of the time, Stephanie, literally 90% of the time, people are like, yeah, I want discounts. Sign me up for the preferred coach option. And I make sure they know what they're getting as well, whether that's typing it out, whether that's a voice message, knowing that they'll get 2 billings, one for $99, one for $17 during that month. That's like the fee, but knowing they'll save initially compared to that customer. I always give them the option because I don't want to be weird. I don't want to be sleazy. And I would hate for someone, that's my worst fear, someone to look at their bank account and be like, what is Laura doing? Why did she not let me know? So as long as you communicate openly and honestly, and they want to sign up for the future discounts, that is the way to go in my head, but you just have to communicate that.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, but it is a smart way. That's a smart way to do it for both accounts, for both them and yourself.
I know. She said something about the coach sign up mobile app.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have that? Do you know about? Do I have that and I don't know it?
The BB, is she talking about BB links?
I don't know. She just said the coach mobile sign up app. I have the BB links, but I don't think my coach sign up link is through my BB links.
I don't think so either. I don't know.
He fills out everything for them and then they finish it. Like obviously their checkout stuff.
Oh, interesting.
You know, I'm gonna look into that because I'm interested to see too, because if it's easier for them, they just have to complete their credit card info.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Let me ask about that.
Somebody that was in our house said something about that too. Somebody was asking me if I had used it and if it was easier. And I had just always used the BB link. But my understanding is they're going to roll out the whole new thing here pretty soon, right? Once they roll out to the UK, they're going to have that new system in place to where the mobile and the regular link up and you can just send them an email and put all their stuff on that.
Exactly. I think that's in September, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, good thought.
Yeah, it was me who was asking.
I thought so.
Because I was trying to set up somebody, but then at the airport, she just said, here's my credit card, sign me up. She didn't want to mess with it, so that was great. And this person has told me yes for about almost a year. So every so often is my sister-in-law. Finally, she said yes. So
Oh, good. That's awesome.
so she starts tomorrow.
Oh, yay. I've definitely done that before. If they're like, I don't want to deal with the hassle, I'm like, are you okay with giving me your social and your credit card? And some people are. So
Yeah, really good, because right now I have a customer who gets Shakeology every month. She absolutely loves it. She's paying the $130. She's military. And I was like, Roberta, you just need to sign up as a discount coach. It's going to save you 25%. She's like, I don't want to go through all that. And I'm like, oh God, girl.
say, I will do it for you if you're comfortable.
Yeah, because that would be it for her. She's military, so she wouldn't be paying any extra fees a month.
So not everyone might not know that, you might not know this, but if you're military or if your husband is or wife is military, then your service fee is waived. So all you pay,
They have to be
yes,
active military.
and active.
No, there's a reserve thing. There's something for veterans and guard and reserve.
But it's only if it is them specifically. The spouse has to be active. So like my brother-in-law is inactive, so he has to do it himself, but my sister can't sign up and get any kind of discount. Does that make sense?
Yes. So spouse, they have to be active. Themselves, personally, they can be in the reserve or on guard. Okay, that makes sense. Perfect. But still, that is like the best deal ever. No service fee, and you don't have to pay for $40 coach sign-up fee.
Yes.
It's really cool. Any other questions? Everything makes sense?
Yes.
Good?
It makes sense. And I'm really scared.
Scared is a good thing, Judy. Like, I'm scared too, right? Like, I'm doing this scared thing just as much as y'all are. I'll start this message thread after our team call tonight, but I'm excited, scared. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And Judy, we can do, since we're so close, literally 2 miles away from each other, we can always set up and do power hours together sometime during the week so we can help each other out.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, that's awesome. I just really need to do it. I need to sit and make some time.
Yeah, this is what it's about. 6 weeks, guys. So every Sunday we're going to do a round table, and this is where it comes down to, because you're going to be like, I don't want to be the only person having 0 on every category. That's what it's going to come down to in our message thread. Okay? Okay, guys. I'll let y'all go. See you on the team call. Bye, guys. Love y'all.
Thanks.